You're tuned in to the Keetria Show and listening to SOB, Style of Business, the podcast with your host, Keetria. We aim to highlight the ongoing trek of entrepreneurs and business owners from around the globe, featuring stories that recount their struggles, experiences, and inevitable road to success and self-fulfillment. Welcome to SOB.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in for another wonderful episode of SOB Style of Business. There is no special guest today. No special guest, no special hot topic. You just have me all by myself, me, myself, and I. Us three, the three are we. And just doing a quick, brief, lightning fast solo episode. I got the comment, or just a question from someone that I shall not name. But the question was, what would you suggest for starting off the new year with good vibes? Welp, let's see. A handful of suggestions would be to, first of all, don't wait until the new year before you decide that you have a game plan of how you want the new year to unfold. I would start thinking about 2019 now and just make an intent to do better. We all get into these spaces to where everything gets routine. You just kind of go with the flow, and it ends up being the standard. It's the norm, and you just kind of go in and out. So first of all, make an intent to do better and be intentional with the moves you make. My second recommendation, or 2 cents, let's just stick with 2 cents, because these are things that kind of work for me. Set your boundaries and keep them. This is very important. I have been working on this. It is very hard for me to do because I kind of tend to be a people pleaser sometimes, but make sure that you set your boundaries, know what you're going to do, what you're not going to do, what you're going to go for, what you're not going to go for, and stick to it. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Set your boundaries, keep them, and keep it moving. Thirdly, make a game plan for yourself. Set yourself up for success and just kind of ask yourself different questions like, hey, what do I want to do? What am I interested in? Which direction do I want to take? What is your personal vision? Where do you see yourself within the first few months of the new year? So have like a visual of where you see yourself, whether it be a position, if you're in school, the kind of grades that you want to get, if it is with a new career position, if it is, making more money, if you're in the fitness and all that other good stuff. Where do you see yourself? Have a vision, have some sort of roadmap of where you intend to get to from where you are now. But the fourth point, the biggest thing on this little advice column, this little 2 cent, this little Ann Landers spiel that I'm doing would be to stop talking to everybody about everything. They cannot help you. They cannot help you because they can't even help themselves. And we get so caught up with putting the way that we want to go about our game plan unfolding, our goals, our visions, the things that we want to do, we go about it the wrong way because we're always asking other people what they think. By the time they give us their feedback, we're discouraged and we don't want to move on with our goals. So stop talking to everybody about everything. They're not going to agree with you all the time. Even if they do, they may not even be interested in what you're talking about. They're just agreeing with you just so that you can stop talking about this goal that you're setting. And, at the end of the day, you have to do what's right for you. So stop waiting on those endorsements. Put it this way. Be selective on who you share your vision and dreams with. I'm not saying stop talking to those people that are supportive within your network, that are within you building yourself up. I'm just saying stay away from those people who are on the opposite side of that and are for like tearing people down, and they always have something negative or pessimistic. Those types of people. Stay away from them. They're poison. To sum it up, you have to do what makes you happy, and everyone else would have to come after that. Last, to answer your question, this anonymous person, so we did 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the last one. Work on being a better version of yourself. Work on being a better version of yourself, the person you want to become. You don't need approval. If you're going down a spiritual path, if you are doing something, if you're doing something that people don't understand, don't worry about it. Just be yourself, be a better version of yourself than what you were the previous year or the previous months. And every day, just work to be the better version of yourself, whatever that means to you. That could be physical appearance, mental health. That could be wherever you are within your spiritual capacity, things like that. Work to be a better version of yourself. Read. Just keep yourself up to speed. Keep yourself right and tight. I hope this answered your question. I appreciate you guys listening and hanging in with me week after week as I work to make this show a success. I'm just very thankful and grateful. If there's anything I could ever do for any of my listeners, you guys do not hesitate to reach out. My website, Keetria.com, Keetria.com. Shoot me an inquiry or whatever. I'm just curious to hear people's feedback. Let me know what you're thinking about the show. I'm looking to do some revamps and to just make it a little bit more entertaining and interesting going into the new year. And I'm always open to the suggestions and just hearing like what people are getting from it and how it's helping in any way, shape, or form. So you guys have a wonderful holiday season, and we will catch you on next week's episode. Take care.
Thanks for hanging out with us here on SOB. We hope this episode has been resourceful. If you'd like to check out the latest articles or follow Keetria's website updates, just log on to Keetria.com or follow her on Twitter at KEETRIA.